Whether you're a seasoned marketer or just starting out, Madak Monday Insights is your go to resource for staying ahead of the curve in the competitive world of marketing. Hey everyone, welcome again to Madak Monday Insights. We have Adam again with us. How you doing today, Adam?
Good morning, Jose. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Happy Madak Monday. Um,
Thank you. Same to you.
yep, thank you. So today the topic is going to be about websites, thing that we do and we do good. So let's talk about that. First, why is a website important?
Well, the website I feel is important because it's your digital front door, it's your digital handshake when your business interacts with your clients or your consumers. And it's a quick and easy way for people to understand what you do, the services you offer, how they can work with you, and why it's relevant to them. And so data has shown that people don't spend a lot of time on websites. So simple is usually better. And it allows you to get straight to the point, give them the information that they need so that they can either decide if they're a good fit or not. Another way that I think website is really good is it's really good to kind of archive information and use that as a means of communicating back to potential clients or people that want to investigate and work more with you. So I think there's two real ways on how people interact with your website and why they would be there and the actions that they would take.
What makes a website easy to use?
What makes it easy to use? I think a easy to use website has been built properly and has a really strong UI UX, so user experience, user interface, and how you essentially set up the website will allow you to consume the website both on desktop and mobile, and it really needs to help take the user through the website appropriately, but while giving them the ability to make pivot and choose their own path.
So basically, what makes a website look good and work smoothly?
The way that the website is built out, the first step that we take is we build out a site map that really helps people understand the different pages and the hierarchy that these pages that people consume. So it's really important that you have a nice, clean, clear site map, and from that site map you design aesthetically pleasing content and images that allows you to draw the consumer in to want more, but then also give them enough without having it feel like it's overwhelming or too much. Knowing your analytics and your data and how long people are on your website will help you understand how much time you have to actually interact with them. So I think between all of the things combined, will give you a good understanding of what a good website experience is. And that's really important. And going through all of the steps and building that is really going to give you the best chance for success.
Okay. Talking about analytics and data, how can business make sure people find their website on Google?
So there's a bunch of different strategies here on how to get found on Google or other search engines, but the very first and foremost is to build a strong website with a healthy website score. So everything we build is on Webflow. It includes technical SEO, on-page SEO, and allows you all of what I would call the basic foundations of getting found on search engines. And then, of course, there's different strategies you can do around different SEO, different paid strategies, organic. But really, the main thing that we like to focus as we talk about building a digital foundation and building a strong Webflow website presence is that you got to build it strong, you got to build it properly that allows Google to find your website and then appropriately point that to the users that are looking for your content.
Why is it important for websites to work well on phones?
Well, it's 2024, and I think everybody's got a computer in their pocket, and it's mobile first when it comes to interacting with uh, the public and the consumers and your clients and so forth. But if you think about how people interact with your business and knowing your data on whether they're mobile heavy or desktop heavy, then you can build out a website that accommodates to your user behavior. But it's very obvious nowadays and very clear that a mobile experience is important because so many people consume content on their phones and allows them to consume what they need. Now, most likely it's going to be shorter span of time. They're either looking at social and then come to your website, or looking at email and come to your website. But the most important thing is to build out a mobile first website with a nice desktop experience, but then knowing your analytics and understanding where where people are consuming your content so you can build and accommodate those users.
So, how often do businesses need to keep updating their websites?
This is definitely a an ongoing debate or conversation that we have. But when you think about building a website, so building a website is definitely one task that can feel very daunting for a company, and can feel like, oh, we're going to take all of our resources and have to like build everything from scratch. And so a lot of companies do that, and we work with a lot of companies that we launch new websites, 20 to 50 pages, 4 months to 6 months, and it really gets them into a good place from that point and ongoing. Now, the best way to take care of that is to update it monthly, update it quarterly, keep it going, keep the content fresh. That to us is the best way to maintain a strong website. It's not just build it, set it, and forget it. You have to build it, and then keep refining, keep refining, keep refining. If you ignore it and a year goes by, 2 years goes by, then you're going to have to go back to the same old thing of starting from scratch, pulling all the resources and building right back up again. So for us, it's building it properly. And when we say building it properly, it's building it on the right platform, which is Webflow. And then once you're on the right platform, then it's about staying focused on the content and the design and keeping it refreshed and relevant to your business as it continues to evolve every month, every quarter, so on as you see fit.
Yep. Um, so let's talk about a little bit about landing pages alongside with websites. Are they important at all?
So landing pages are important if that's part of your strategy, right? So as you look to convert different consumers through paid ads, through organic, through specific targeting, that's definitely important. And there's landing pages, there's microsites, so there's a bunch of different strategies on how you can convert new customers and or leads. But the the kind of goes back to the original purpose, the UI, UX. And if you understand or really sit back and think, okay, I've got about a minute or less where I'm going to have this user on my website and they need to understand what they're looking for and they need to convert and take the action that I want them to take. And so if you really think about that amount of time, then a landing page is really effective to do that. And if you're going to run paid ads or if you're going to run organic campaigns, that pointing to those landing pages with those specific topics will give you more probability of that consumer taking action. So short answer, yes, they are important. And like how you build the website, it's how you set them up and the message that you're looking to convey that makes them successful.
Yep. Thank you. So I'm really curious on your take on these questions. How you feel about pop-ups on websites? Should businesses and people have pop-ups on their website, or is that thing from the past, or what do you think about it?
Pop-ups are definitely a thing, and I think they have a place in the world. Not exactly my favorite, but if people will take action, then if it works, then I say definitely keep it. I think that just having the default pop up after 5 seconds on the homepage can get a little bit distracting. There's ways that you can customize it and be a little bit more strategic. Only have pop ups to first time users, but then returning users, you can turn them off. So I think as long as whether it's a pop up or if it's a different kind of strategy like that, like a chat box, etc. Like they're all relevant as long as it not doesn't affect the overall user experience. And then again, go look at the data, decide, are people filling it out, are people not filling it out, and if it's bothering people or if it bothers you, it probably bothers other people. So maybe that's a good rule of thumb, is if you think it's annoying, it's definitely going to be annoying to other people as well.
So, last question: what's the best way to integrate AI into your websites or into building websites?
I heard recently from an interview, a segment from that featured Mark Cuban, that said there's two types of businesses that embrace AI and businesses that are gonna fail. I don't know if it's exactly what he said, but that's what I took away from it. And so when I think about what we're integrating AI, there's of course the long language technology that you can leverage. Um, with with AI, and you just don't want to get into that world of copying and pasting, right? You want to utilize it as a tool, and then make sure that you're adding that human element. There's also different AI softwares for generating images and creating videos and images that allow you to customize the website to your audience utilizing that. And then different CRM softwares have chatbots and different user experiences that allow the scalability of the integration on your website. So really, it kind of comes back to the same thing: is that you are building a good website, you're trying different things, you're looking at the data, understanding what works, what doesn't work. It's very similar to a car. You got to do maintenance, you got to do routines, you got to keep updates and keep it going, because that's one of your main drivers when it comes to converting new clients and understanding how you can archive and tell your story about your business is through a strong digital foundation website, is how you're going to get there.
Why use Webflow instead of using WordPress, for example?
So 3 years ago, maybe even 4 years ago, I was introduced to Webflow through a previous developer, and there's a couple of reasons why Webflow has become our platform of choice. One of the main reasons is the builder for our developers and the ease of building and the flexibility that the platform allows. That's definitely one reason. The another reason is the finished CMS, the finished content management system that we hand off to our clients, is really robust and dynamic and allows the client to not get bogged down with the back end with plugins and so forth. And just the overall experience that we've learned from building all of the content in Figma to then building it in Webflow. Those two platforms together have developed a really strong website experience for our Madak services and for our clients, and it's just has allowed us to really pivot and come up with some strong website experiences, and our speed is improved and our flexibility is improved, and the different ways that we can interact with all the different content. It's by far have been a game changer, and we're really looking forward to going deeper and further with Webflow in the future.
Awesome. Thank you, Adam.
Thanks, Jose.
Yeah, have a good day.